Hello friends, welcome to Gardening with Creekside. Good morning, part 2 of the patio work. We got a lot of things done in the last video that was just last night, and now here we are back again today for another full day of work on the patio. Do you remember Jerry got the pavers all the way up to the steps? So we're going to finish up that today because we have this section right here where the wall, the column comes, and we're going to extend these steps to that, fill this little area in, get the locking stand put in. But before we can begin on that, you will notice the lovely construction mess that is upon us. So first things first, we're going to get all of this kind of cleaned up. We've got, pieces of stone, we've got Trex board, we've got lumber, we've got pallets of things. We're going to get all of that cleaned up, moved out of the way, because Jerry is going to have to bring some of this gravel from here and bring it up so that we can build in this area of the patio so we can build it up. So first things first, we are going to get things cleaned up and organized, then we'll get to work. If there's one area that's gonna wash, it's gonna be this corner. That's why Jerry brought in the extra gravel to build that corner up so that we don't have wash going down the side. And then, right, and then we're gonna have the bed, the garden soil will be there too. So this is just kind of the step one of the process. But we probably, I say this, may not get the garden soil in right away, and we're supposed to get a lot of rain tomorrow. So at least, if nothing else, this crush and run will hold it for now, and then we can, you know, do the final dress ups once we put that bed in. There'll be all sorts of things here. Just wait and see. Don't get your britches all in a wad. Just trust us. We know how to deal with water. Look at that. The angels are singing. What you think?
Yeah. Made the,
He's so excited about these things. Can't tell which one of us is the one that gets excited over the small things in life.
oh,
Well, he's Mr. Chill. That's all I'm saying. I don't mean it ugly.
yeah, I'm a little. Where's the?
Yeah, so Jerry just put, because this is edging just specifically for pavers, right?
Pave edge.
Pave edge. Pave edge is what it's called. So you just put it there, and it has the holes where you put pins, screws, whatever, in there, and so it holds it all in. And of course it butts up to the wall right here, and then it butts up to the wall over there. And then on this side, of course, you can put gravel or mulch or whatever it is that you're gonna put. We're gonna have gravel, but you can put whatever you want right here, and then it basically just disappears. But it's just to hold in the pavers, and then you put the locking sand in, and bada boom, bada bing, it's all snugged in there. Man, it's the perfect size too.
Yeah, that's already
Oh, Eureka. That just doesn't happen, folks. Not with the Simpson projects, it doesn't. Oh, Lord have mercy. Love it. All right, so now it's lunchtime. Okay. Now it's lunchtime. So, do we just want to lay them all up here and see how it works out? Promise. Alrighty, folks. So this is called coping. Yes? Yes. He says yes. Yes. So you'll see these a lot on the edge of like the edge of a pool, because it's that nice rounded edge. You can use them on the edge of pools, obviously the edge of steps. So that's what we're doing. These are 12 inches deep, and I'm going to guesstimate 6 or 7 inches wide, somewhere along that line. So we're just going to line them up first up here, see how they do, and then decide. I'm sure we're going to have to cut them. Cut one, because width-wise, I'm sure it won't work out. Got a little cocoon. Your side doesn't have sand. Nope. But we'll get enough for today. Step one. Oh man. Oh, come on, baby.
Just a little bit.
Ah!
I'd rather it be down there.
I'd rather it be on the end, right? Five and a quarter. 5 inch mortar. Oh, it's pretty even.
Mm-hmm.
That's a miracle. Ah! Okay, I need you to cut my end off. Nuts.
And Reese's syrup and Hershey syrup and strawberry syrup.
Oh my goodness. It's gonna be banana split.
Times. Start right here.
Ooh, Came out fast, nice and hot. Oop, oop, oop. It's been sitting in the sun. Don't step on these. Look at that. Ta-da! All right, steps are in. Now, well, yes. We're not continuing them because we don't have enough.
Yeah. And you don't want to like do it and then have like 2 more in your.
Well, no, there's a supply issue if they don't have them. But at least this is in, so these are holding the pavers back. So then we can go ahead and get the locking sand in, and then get everybody locked in and good to go, and then we can move on to the next area. Right? All right, let's do it. Sure, I'll read the directions real quick. Oh, where's Snippy? Okay, this is polymetric sand, polymeric for paver, natural stone joints. Da 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 da. No dust, haze free. Blessed. Okay. So it must be completely dry. Check. Nothing's wet. It's above 32 degrees. Check. Don't sweep over asphalt, no problem. Fill it a minimum of 1/8 of an inch below the surface or erosion may occur. Okay. All right, spread it with a hard bristle broom. Check. Make sure it fills the joints completely. Leave a layer of the stuff on the surface to aid in the vibration into the joints. Vibrate it into the paver joints using a vibratory plate. Have that, right? Is that what we're going to use? No, we're not going to do it. We're not going to do it. Shower with water for a minimum of 30 seconds or until it repels water and the water starts to accumulate on the joints. The whole patio section is now 100% completely done. All the pavers have been laid, they have been locked in, and they are good to go. It's amazing. I was just telling Jerry, we were sitting there having a snack, and I was like, you know, that's the great thing about doing this project ourselves, is that when you stop and you think about it, there's stories and memories behind every single item that we did. Like first ripping out the steps and putting in the French drains, and then building this wall, and then these steps that about did us in, starting the pavers, doing the fire pit with Josh, doing the whole seating wall and the columns with Andrew and Christine, and they're done. So it's just a lot of fun. I mean, that's the joy and that's the benefit of doing these projects yourself, is that you get to have all the fun memories associated with it and all the blood, sweat, and tears that go along with it too. But so now what we're going to do is start thinking about the path that will connect the patio around the side of the house to the driveway. So that will be coming next. But just look at this, like the whole thing all the way down is done. The only thing left to do, of course, is to finish the steps. We're going to have to get more coping for that. We'll get the caps put down. We can't glue the caps down until we get all the lighting wired, because we will have lighting that goes underneath the caps of the wall and the columns. So I just wanted to kind of do a big picture to show you what it looks like all complete as far as this section goes. Of course, there's still more to be done, but right now I think we're going to go around to the side and maybe start forming the path where the walkway is going to go. So let's go figure that out. That's fine. Yeah. Brains are not working correctly, so we're going to take a coffee break, and we'll be back when we have a little caffeine in our system and we're ready to go. Okay guys, we have had quite a productive day, productive 2 days and Jerry got the preliminary path cut out that we will have. We got the arbor, again, preliminarily set up. I guess that's a word. So we will just continue with this. So as far as the patio goes, that part is done. We'll have lighting and then the caps to put on. Get really, the next main focus is going to be this path and get it put in. We'll have most likely some metal edging on both sides, because remember, all the grass that you see in this immediate kind of area will be gone, and these will all be turned into planting beds. Definitely over here from the forest pansy, all this little patch of grass will turn into a planting bed. I have the 2 David Alston roses that are climbers that will go on each side of the arbor and climb and touch. So that's what our main focus is now, is getting everything prepped so that we can begin landscaping. Because we are in the middle of May, we want to get things in the ground as timely as possible. That way they can get established before the real heat of the summer hits. But this is really exciting. We are just so glad to get this portion of the project done and the mess cleaned up, because the clutter was driving us crazy. So we'll see where it goes from here. We're going to hopefully have another good day of working on this area. So stay tuned for that update. But as always, thanks so much for gardening with Creekside. Y'all have a fantastic day. We'll see you next time. Bye, friends.